Alright, listen up chads, weebs, sigmas, normies, otakus, NPCs, and anyone who clicked this by accident. Welcome to the madness. Today, we're serving up 10 anime facts that'll hit you harder than a Rasengan to the face and leave you yelling "Nani" at your screen. We've got wild origins, cursed trivia, and behind-the-scenes chaos that'll make you question every anime binge session you've ever flexed about. Whether you're a full-blown anime addict or just watched Demon Slayer once and now think you're the main character, you're gonna want to stick around. So grab your ramen, your third energy drink of the day, or that sad protein shake, and buckle up. We're about to dive deep into the chaotic, cursed, and colorful world of anime. Yeah, that sounded a little cringe, but guess what? We're doing it anyway. Let's go. Kicking things off, anime isn't some trendy new thing that popped up with TikTok. It's been around for over a century. Like, your great-great-grandparents could have been anime fans if they weren't too busy surviving history. The very first recognized anime dropped way back in 1907 by Junichi Kochi, called Namakura Gatana, which literally translates to a dull sword, and honestly, the title kinda speaks for itself. No high-stakes battles or power-ups here, just a dude flailing around with a sword that couldn't cut through a soggy noodle. The whole thing is about 4 minutes long, black and white, super old school, but this little short is basically the grandpa of every anime you love today. No magical girls, no over-the-top villain monologues, just vintage vibes and the awkward charm of early animation. Then fast forward to the 1960s and boom, Osamu Tezuka shows up, the god of manga, and drops Astro Boy, changing the game forever. So yeah, next time you're binging the latest anime hit, just remember, you're continuing a 100-year-old legacy. Respect your anime elders. Next up at number 9, let's talk about how Dragon Ball didn't just influence anime. It low-key rewrote Hollywood's entire blueprint for action scenes and changed how we watch people throw hands on the big screen. Ever sat through a superhero movie and thought, wait, why does this feel kinda Dragon Ball Z-ish? Yeah, that's not a coincidence, bestie. It's literally because it is. Dragon Ball Z has been inspiring Western filmmakers for years. The director of Shang-Chi is a huge DBZ fan, and you can feel it in every punch, flip, and energy-charged showdown in that movie. And don't even get me started on Superman's chaotic city-leveling throwdowns in Man of Steel. The artist behind that film definitely binge-watched Goku vs. Frieza before sketching out those battles. That punch someone so hard they leave the planet energy? Yeah, straight from Dragon Ball Z. Goku and crew basically handed Hollywood the playbook for outrageously epic fights. So next time you see a superhero blasting someone into space, just remember, they're all secretly cosplaying Goku. At number 8, we've got a fact so wild even Team Rocket would break character. Pokémon almost never made it to the United States. Like, imagine a world without Pikachu on lunchboxes or kids shouting, "I choose you," in the middle of Walmart. In the 90s, American companies thought Pokémon was just too weird for Western audiences. Yeah, because clearly, a world where sewer-dwelling turtles fight crime while eating pizza made more sense, right? Executives legit thought Western kids wouldn't vibe with pocket monsters battling for gym badges. Luckily, a few risk-takers said, nah, let's roll the dice, and thank Arceus they did. Fast forward, and Pokémon is now a multi-billion-dollar global empire. Movies, video games, trading cards, merch, and yep, Ash Ketchum still flexing as the forever 10-year-old champion we grew up with. The anime became an unstoppable force, and Pikachu? Basically the Mickey Mouse of Japan. So yeah, next time someone says anime is niche, just remind them that Pokémon owns the childhoods of millions. At number 7, picture a nightmare timeline where Attack on Titan never existed. No Levi doing acrobatic slashes mid-air, no Titans serving jump scares, no Eren giving Oscar-worthy stares into the sunset while brooding about freedom. Terrifying, right? But this almost became reality. Before it became the betrayal-packed, jaw-dropping masterpiece we all binge at 3 a.m., AOT struggled hard to even get published. Editors thought it was just way too dark and too violent. Like, yeah, sure, giant naked monsters chomping on people isn't exactly Disney-friendly, but have they seen half the anime from the 90s? They clearly hadn't read Berserk yet. Thankfully, Hajime Isayama didn't back down and kept pushing forward. And because of that stubbornness, we got an anime that emotionally broke millions of fans while delivering some of the most insane battle scenes ever animated. From Eren punching Titans like they owe him money to the Survey Corps, zipping through cities like Spider-Man with trauma, Attack on Titan became a cultural phenomenon. Imagine missing out on that chaos. Couldn't be me. Alright, number 6 is for all the One Piece fans who think they'll be watching Luffy search for the treasure until retirement. Sorry, but Luffy's got nothing on this anime marathon champion. Meet Saze-san, the actual longest-running anime in history. This show has been airing non-stop since 1969. That's right, your grandparents were barely out of school when this started. and it's still going strong with over 3,000 episodes. And plot twist? It's not about pirates, ninjas, or apocalyptic battles. Nope. Sazae-san is just a wholesome slice-of-life story about a regular Japanese family doing regular, everyday stuff. Grocery runs? Check. Family dinners? Check. Mild domestic drama? You bet. No power-ups, no time skips, just pure 70s-era vibes that somehow outlived disco and the invention of the internet. It's such a cultural staple that it even holds a Guinness World Record as the longest-running animated TV series. So, next time you feel overwhelmed trying to catch up on One Piece, remember, Sazae-san has been casually dropping episodes since before your favorite anime studio even existed. Okay, number 5 is proof that Japan just casually flexes on the rest of the world. They built a real-life moving Gundam. Yep, you heard that right. A full-sized 60-foot-tall RX-78 Gundam standing proud in Yokohama like it's ready to defend Earth from an alien invasion. This thing isn't just a statue, it moves. Its arms, legs, head, the whole mech suit shifts like it's seconds away from powering up. And no, unfortunately, you can't hop in and pilot it. But let's be honest, knowing Japan, we're probably like 5 years away from that actually happening. What's wild is this isn't even their first rodeo. They've already built other giant Gundam statues, but this is the first one that's basically one firmware update away from walking into a Gundam Wing episode. It weighs 25 tons, towers over tourists, and looks like it could solo a kaiju if given the green light. Basically, Japan is living in the anime future while the rest of us are still figuring out how to reset the Wi-Fi router. At number 4, we've got that anime ending, the one that left even the creators wondering what just happened. Enter Neon Genesis Evangelion, where the vibes are giant mechs, psychological trauma, and enough existential dread to fuel a therapy bill. If you've ever finished the original series and stared at the screen like you just got hit by an emotional freight train, trust me, you're not alone. Fans were so confused, and honestly, pretty furious, that they even sent death threats to the creator, Hideaki Anno. Why? Because of the chaotic, abstract ending? Yeah, that wasn't just artsy vibes. It happened because the studio ran out of budget. Yup, halfway through saving the world, they basically ran out of money. So, instead of a huge mech-filled finale, we got still frames, inner monologues, and an existential crisis on steroids. Anno later dropped 2 alternate endings just to try and calm the storm, but spoiler alert, both are still a whole puzzle. Still, between all the confusion, we'll never be mad. Giant mechs fighting angels while having a breakdown? Peak anime. Alright, number 3. We're diving straight into true crime territory. Death Note wasn't just an anime. It somehow inspired actual real-life cases. Yeah, people out there really took the whole "I am Kira" thing way too seriously. Around the world, several incidents popped up where people left creepy Death Note-style letters at crime scenes, cosplaying as Light Yagami but, you know, without the Shinigami or anime plot armor. One of the most infamous cases happened in Belgium, where someone literally left a note next to a body saying, "I am Kira," like they thought this was an episode of Criminal Minds. Another wild case happened in China, where schools straight up banned the Death Note manga because students were scribbling classmates' names into their own fake Death Notes like it was arts and crafts hour, but for curses. So yeah, if you ever feel tempted to jokingly write someone's name in a notebook while doing your best Ryuk impression, maybe don't. Turns out society doesn't find "I am Kira" thing as quirky as anime fans do. Coming in hot at number 2, we've got an anime so messed up it basically got yeeted off the face of the earth. Shoujo Tsubaki, also known as Midori, the Camellia Girl. This one wasn't just dark, it was so disturbing that almost every country just went, nope, not airing this. Even hardcore horror fans were like, yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out. The plot? A young girl joins a circus freak show, and let's just say things spiral into nightmare fuel real quick. We're talking about next-level disturbing content that makes even the edgiest anime look like Saturday morning cartoons. It was pulled from theaters almost instantly, and to this day, finding a legal copy is like trying to find the One Piece, nearly impossible. Some folks have even labeled it unwatchable, and honestly, they're not wrong. It's the type of anime where even the creators probably went, maybe we went too far. So yeah, this one isn't just niche, it's banned in more places than you can count on one hand. And finally, sliding into number 1, we've got a fact that will make you side-eye your laundry next time you're at your washing machine. Naruto's most iconic jutsu, the Rasengan, was inspired by a washing machine. Yep, Masashi Kishimoto, the genius behind Naruto, said the swirling ball of chakra that defines Naruto's whole fighting style came from watching clothes spin around inside a washing machine. That's right. One of the most legendary moves in shonen history was born from dirty socks and t-shirts doing the spin cycle. Imagine standing in front of a washing machine, zoning out, and going, yo, this could destroy a mountain. And the wild part? It worked. The Rasengan became one of the most recognizable attacks in all of anime, leading to insane battles, massive Rasen shurikens, and Naruto screaming Databayo at full blast. So next time you see a ninja unleashing spiraling destruction, just remember, it all started with Kishimoto staring at laundry like it was a revelation from the ninja gods. And there you have it, anime facts you probably didn't learn from your Crunchyroll recommendations. From laundry-inspired super moves to cursed notebooks and banned nightmare fuel, anime has been out here doing the absolute most for over a century. Wild, right? So next time someone says, it's just cartoons, hit them with these facts and watch their brain short-circuit. If you enjoyed this chaotic trip through anime history, smash that like button harder than a titan hitting a wall. Subscribe for more random but essential knowledge. And drop a comment on which fact blew your mind the hardest, or which anime has emotionally wrecked you lately. No judgment, we're all in this together. Alright, weebs, I'm out. Stay chaotic, stay binging, and don't forget, somewhere out there, a Gundam is literally walking right now. Peace.